Hi, I'm Exis, and this is Terra Invicta, where we're playing as the Resistance. And as you can see, we've got a little bit of a problem here with mission control. We're building too many ships too fast, or a lot faster than we can build mission control. And we're also over our command cap, which is not very good either. And we're running a decent deficit here, as mostly from HABs. And we're doing a lot of construction to get rid of the mission control problem, of course. Our nanofactories aren't really doing what we need them to be doing. But yeah, that's we've got a good enough buffer here, so I'm not too worried about that. This one, well, we've still got loads of ships in the construction queue here. So this is, what do we have here? 9, 13, 14, 15, 16 times 3. That's still almost 50 more mission control we do need to build before we can have this fleet operational. Which is a little bit worrying. Maybe we actually want to pause ship construction for new ones. So they haven't started any of these. Let's cancel those. We do have one under construction here. Let's get that one going. Let's cancel those. Let's cancel those here. Cancel those. These are under construction already. Yeah, we'll do something like that. That should make it a little bit easier to catch up on our mission control. I think we should have a cruiser in here too, right? No. I guess we could merge these up with Task Force Earth. They don't really do very much use in this one, but at least their mission control will be slightly lowered. I think it's by 15% from the flag bridges. This one, I think we've got it on the cruisers, the flag bridge here. Yeah, so they've got the flag bridge there at least. And maybe we'll build, maybe we'll make some changes to the bulbils. Those are the laser ones. And make them into battleships instead, and have a different kind of laser, so they can target a little bit more sideways. Let's confirm our assignments here. We are. There's nothing really exciting happening except for, well, where did they go? They were here a moment ago. They flew down here. We are running an assassination attempt on Bart Sanchez here. He's the one they replaced. They must have replaced someone with. We found him. He was sneaking around in India, and let's just punish him a little bit for that. It's another one that we want to have, of course. Control point management capacity by 10. And we just completed management research here, so let's start picking up these other projects, because management research down here. I thought it was down there. No, we've probably got it favorited up here. No, it's up the top here for some reason. Yeah, it costs 10,000 now to gain 5. And we've got some of these other ones. This one is 20,000 for 10. So that's the same cost. We had another one here that I think is 10,000. 3,000 even. So yeah, we're grabbing this one as soon as possible.
The target is down.
Wasn't that much of a guess that a 99% chance would be. He actually rolled really bad here. Or she. But yeah, Bart Sanchez is no longer with us. Now we've solved our cap here for now. We do need to take another control point here in Thailand. So we need to get it up by another 10. So we'll do the other 2 researches there, and we should be where we want to be. I don't think we've sold any resources whatsoever, but that's also an option in case the money gets too low. And we finished devolved space commands here. And we got Pandora Aviation for that. Let's go and check those out. We need to select something new here, of course. We should be able to actually start with this one at the same time. Let's grab the automated, these automated ones first, I think. Let's grab the automated vision, just so we have them. Bradchicks is finishing here anyway, so we can just as well use that slot for it. So yeah, we need to check that new organization we got. We're in the middle of a turn, so we can't put it on quite yet. Oh, mission control 3. That was a very expensive 3 mission control though, 3 stars. This was a, if I must say so myself, a quite useless organization. But it does come in handy right now. We just have to see what we can remove this one. No, we don't want to remove anyone from Emmet. Prue is also doing that. Emiliano can probably lose 6% minerals. That's not one we want to lose. This is one we can probably lose for a little bit. That one's also quite good. Actually, he could probably lose this one. Yeah, let's transfer that one out and this one in. Now, this organization is better, in my opinion. 15% energy research and 38% monthly income to science. Mission control is what we need at the moment. It won't take effect until the end of the turn, though. We finished up our Bradchicks. That's +2 to purge missions is very nice as well. Now we will go straight into predictive logistics systems. That's another 10. And we will keep that on high priority. And they're saying there's new mission or new orgs we can have a look at. I don't think there's anything that we might want to pick up. No, that one was too low in the science count. That's 2 mission control, I guess. We don't have anything in Sweden, so we can't really do anything about that. And we finished the automated fission piles here. Also going to be helpful. It's going to unlock the automated fission outpost kit as well, I think. Probably want to grab this one so we have it. Was there anything else here that we... that one, we're not investing anything into that at the moment, no. And we probably should do in Thailand. Let's just quickly have a look. We probably want to get back on xenology there though. In Thailand we have... no, it's already maxed out at the Puny 6 we have there. And that is not a high priority. And we are running 2 of those other ones at the same time. Those are going to be useful, but maybe not quite just yet. Maybe we jump onto this one here instead. That's going to be in March. No, I think before we do that one, we'll do the drive. Just so that we have that out of the way. August, April. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. We can afford to go a little bit less on the other ones. I'm pushing a little bit more direct investments into China here. That should bring our funding up by quite a bit. We're at 1.5 now. At 1.8. Yeah, that's nice. It'll help offset our economy just a little bit there. Yes, I started building a little bit more here on Diogenesis. And we unfortunately lost one op center here for the duration. Maybe actually we can shut that one down. Is that enough to power this one up? No, it's not. We need to shut the admin node down too to be able to turn it on. Yeah, I think that's worth it. We're going to have 2 more reactor farms coming online fairly soon. No, that's in June. And I'm upgrading this one. It'll be online in May. And that one's actually faster than these 2. Once this one is online, I'll upgrade this one as well. And we should be able to build another... I'm building command centers down here. They're twice as good as the op centers. We should be able to build another one up here. We're probably going to need another farm out here somewhere too. So maybe the farm goes there and we can start upgrading these op centers as well. We probably don't have enough power to upgrade them all, but maybe we will probably have to convert one of them into another fusion reactor array. And we're going to need to upgrade to battle stations here too, I think, just to protect this asset. This is a heavy volatiles. This is our volatiles mine, so we don't want to... Now we unlock the admin tower. We want to get this one as well. We finished up quite a bunch of agricultural complexes up here, so our volatiles is up again. We did fail the crackdown, but the purge rolled well anyway into Thailand. So Thailand is now ours. Low flora orbit. I think that's one of ours, isn't it? Maybe not. Lincoln, yeah. Okay, so they're probably gonna glass Lincoln here now. It's a single ship. Maybe it'll actually survive. Do we have a laid? Yeah, we do have a laid defense array here at least. Let's see if they actually dare to do anything. This was one that we... Oh, that makes me dizzy. It looks like they just left here. Oh. I found 11 plus here. That's a really good one. That must be... We were definitely picking this one up. Now we just need to find some place to put it. Emmet is not the one. Rue, probably not either. Samsur is a good one for these. We could get rid of this one. 10% military does hurt to get rid of. That's a 4% on a 3. Yeah, we're getting rid of this one for now. Not selling, just putting in our pool. And we're grabbing this one. That's a massive increase. I think Samadar shows us some points to spend. We're not spending persuasion because we're waiting for the cybernetics implants there. He can get up to 25 that way. We could... Yeah, we need to get his espionage up. That's non-negotiable. He's also got loads of these other ones. Maybe we could... That has 6% energy, 12% military. Materials research, we're still doing quite a lot of that. Military. And then it's got mostly... This one we could probably remove from him. I think that one does us better at the moment. Yeah, let's do that. Expensive to move orcs, but that's something we have to live with. Alright, so what do we want to do now? Well, we want to fix up some of the rivals here in Thailand. I think Thailand has to be the one to invade Indonesia, but let's first of all get rid of these allies that we have. Actually, they will probably just disappear themselves. It doesn't really matter. We do need to ally ourselves with India, and we probably need to close down the Indonesian alliance with India. We do need to make sure that we are rivaled with Indonesia. There we go. And Indonesia needs to drop its alliance with India. And we'll keep China on there. I think that's fine. It doesn't matter if China and Thailand go into war. We're not making... because China has to invade Thailand later on anyway. We're not making them allies here. But I think that's fine. We can always just join the war and not do anything while India invades Indonesia for Thailand. We're almost up to 6 here now, so we are getting somewhere there. It's unfortunate we have to upgrade them a little bit piecemeal. We are starting to upgrade to command centers here. I really want to have a battle station going here as well. We should be able to do that at the same time. It should make it a little bit less tempting of a target for the aliens. And we're going to need more power before we upgrade everything. That'll probably be the next round. We can put up more power here and we can upgrade the last ones. That should be fine. And then we can copy this design as soon as we are positive and make more of them. A little bit of a setback in our plans, but that's the way it is. Now we tracked down Rashid McKinney down here. He's not a very good counselor, but yeah, we've tracked him down, so why not make sure that we do the only proper thing that is to be done with servants. So got an assassination running against him.
Problem solved permanently.
And we're, of course, successful in our assassination attempt here. 98% chance after the investigation landed. Yeah, okay, you can steal that. You're not going to be able to use them soon. We just need to actually get ahead of our MC here. This is a long-range one. We are starting to get some combat power up into this fleet, but it's an expensive fleet to maintain. I think our two defensive fleets are even worse. The Earth Interceptor is 92 mission control tied up into just this. Now we just want to lower the risks of something happening here. Oh, we haven't been able to remove that one. Yeah, we can do that one. It's fine. No, we actually got the good outcome. Good. And we finished a bunch of new op centers down here on Mercury. So we are a little bit close, but I do think we maybe want to actually upgrade these to command centers instead. Maybe we actually wait until we are in the green, and then we can start, because it takes, I think it's like 180 days. Yeah, 180 days to upgrade these, so if we can become a little bit more positive, we can throw up more of these mission control stations instead. I should be able to get quite a few of these out. The question is if we can just build them into tier 3 straight away. If one of these ag complexes is enough for all of this. So we wiped out that alien assets in India there that we forgot about. We finished the predictive logistics systems. That's nice. So we are back into a good, or back into the green here. We do want to go down and grab this admin tower. I think I favorited it. There we go. Because this one is 5% instead of 2%, it also gives us a little bit more command points and a little bit of mission control. Well, it costs mission control, I think, actually. So we can put it on our most important mines. No, monthly incomes. Yeah, that should be an income, not a. But it costs 1 boost per admin. We got 16 boosts to spare, so that's no problem. Now I want to go in here and just quickly. We've got some experience to spend on 3 of our agents. We need to get espionage up here to 10. Emmet also needs espionage. And Nari does not need espionage, but could probably do with, she can either have science or a command would actually work for her as well. A command gives us a little bit more cap, so we might as well take it. And the other ones we get their level up on the next turn. I completely missed that the Protectorate are taking this slot from us. I have we're not far behind them. And how much do we have left? 3,000. That's just no. Actually, we want to keep a little bit there. I think. Let's just drop a few days. It's 4 days. 3 days. I think that's fine. And we'll drop 3 days into rival culture, and then we can go back to allocating it properly. We should be able to get this before them, and we're putting in this much research points into it. And they're probably doing 100% into it as well. But it is the chance we have to actually keep that slot. But that's gone. We are back in charge here. So before we forget, let's reallocate everything into the way we want them to be. I think I might actually want to prioritize this admin tower. Now we're getting loads of ticks here in April. That's going to be fine. Now we're going to get the drive first. So that's a good drive. It's got very good combat thrust multiplier. It's got a very good exhaust velocity for being where it is. It's fueled by only water, so only hydrogen. This is a big drawback, but that's of all fusion ones. And it's actually got a decent amount of thrust for being what it is. We can actually do these interstellar travels with a decent speed. We do want to pair it up with the 3rd gen reactor though. We want to go in towards... And there's a lot of things we want to have here. I don't think we need to have the Materials Institute. I think we will do fine without that one. Neutronium spikers, maybe. We're probably gonna go straight for the dusty plasma. This is the thing with them. Lithium is a little bit less vulnerable. And it actually uses a lot less nobles. Or maybe that is the one we go for. But this is the slot we want to go for the choke point on. So we're gonna push that one in there. Alright, so we finished the rival culture. I think this one is just a stepping stone towards rival governance, which unlocks admin complex. We need this one as well. But it's one of them at least, so let's pick that one up. Accelerando, super colliders. Yeah, this is a lot later. We don't need to go there yet. We have a couple of these super cheap ones that I'd like to be able to just hide here. But yeah, let's grow a rival governance. I think that's a good one to pick up here. That we don't need to go that hard into it. The admin towers are going to be done shortly. And there we go. We're going to push these out on our stations. I'm going to go through all the stations again there. This one belongs into the inner system one. And we're going to keep going towards directed focus we could pick up. Automated supply depot. That's a super cheap one. We don't even need to focus it to get it done in one day. And I'm just going to go over all the... actually, I think stations can have these as well. Okay, so I finished building admin towers on all of our bases. All of our mining bases at least. I haven't built them on all stations, of course, because most stations don't have a output that's worth doing it on. I did build one here on the research ring, and we're going to keep, as we upgrade them to this standard, of course we do that, but we don't have the cash to do that just yet, I think. We're just upgrading way too much at the moment. Protectorate, yeah, we probably don't want to touch you. Automated supply depot is done. Let's just keep on going, that we had more things we wanted from there. We'll go back to some management research here, I think, actually. I think it's good just to try and push this one up a little bit, because we're going to need that cap. Our nations are actually growing quite a lot now, so we need to stay on top there. So we don't fall into disrepair again. I'm waiting for the consolidation here before we can do anything. And we need to take that... oh, we got cyborging, good. Now these should be really expensive though. But I think it is time to do this one. The Southeast Asian Alliance. So Thailand gains claims on all of these regions. Most importantly here, Jakarta, which is Indonesia. And there's, I think, is also the Philippines we can pick up here, and the neighbors to it. We're going to pick that one up now that we control the building nation. Yeah, okay, so we got heavy post-production, or propulsion. And these are the upgraded Orion drives. We're not running those, of course. A mission to the outer planets could be one to start picking up here. No, I think administration algorithms is probably the one to pick up first. Yeah, that should be fine. And yeah, so this one is quick. That shouldn't be any big issues. I've got a typhoon in India. We'll see what we can. That's global warming, of course. That's the main culprit there. Nothing interesting here. We have some fusion reactors coming online. So we also want to check some experience here. We got at least Emiliano and Samsor can have a level up. And he does have a free spot as well. Yeah, nothing we want to fill it with at the moment though. I think he's our inspector. He's actually being found quite a lot as of late. And +3 command, that was good. Science, that was very good. Now, this one's only +1 because we've already got the trait before, of course, on all of these. And we don't need the admin one here. Espionage, we probably want to pick this one up for him. He's out there a lot. Let's check what this one does. Oh, persuasion. And we get, oh, this one's really good actually. It's expensive, but yeah, we're probably going to pick that one up for most of our counselors. Yeah, we can't declare this war until the 17th of May. We can't really declare it until we've done that tech either. So that one's going to be done before that. How are we doing with oh, we probably need to bring that down a little bit here.
Where to?
Now that we're actually in charge of this
Turn down
nation.
the heat.
Ready for
It
my
doesn't look
mission.
like we found anyone in either of those locations. Stabilize. Yeah, let's
We'll
stabilize
make
there.
things safe.
Do you find
What's
anyone
the
we
up?
can look at? Yeah, we found someone here. Do we have anyone else we can have a look at? No.
Investigating target.
I was looking for servants and knocking them off, and I'd like to find some aliens too, but we haven't been able to track any of those down just yet. And we unlocked the common concern. This one is 20 command point management capacity. We want to grab that one, of course. We've got some new orgs, and there's no good orgs, but we do have this one. That's one mission control. We just pick that one up. We do have a free slaughter and Emiliano that we're not using for anything anyway, so we don't lose anything by, well, except for 500 million credits or whatever it is. Billion probably. So yeah, well, we did find a counselor here belonging to the servants, Nella Lamprit. So, well, we are going to assassinate you. Let's spend some
I
ops there.
have them in my
We've got
sights.
plenty of ops.
I'm here.
It is, of course, good to always make sure that you are protecting your
Defending the
protecting
VIP.
your counselors when you're doing that. This is the astronaut we were looking at a few episodes back, and he doesn't have this low stats. He's actually got quite a lot of persuasion, I believe. Yeah, I think it was up at 14 or 15 or 16 or something like that. And he had loads and loads and loads of orgs. So we just get rid of him here while we have him tracked down. And we finish the Southeast Asian Alliance, actually on the 17th. That's the day we can invade down here. That'll have to be for the next turn of our counselors, of course. And let's grab these nuclear torpedoes. I do want to get them onto some ships as well. But we don't have the mission control really to do anything about that. Hopefully we'll just stay positive here for another 10 command cap here. That's one we're going to run. And then we got some more intel on him. Can we see anything more of him before we actually strike him down? You can see here's all these organizations. No, it's just very much science and admin. But it's a good one to take away from them.
Target neutralized.
And here he goes. So that's a great success for us. Another setback for the servants. They're probably not very happy with us now. Guess they haven't really been happy with us for a while. Looks like we probably should be
We'll be ready for new orders
at
soon.
least putting
Prepping
Crew
for our
and
next
Emiliano
mission.
down underground.
Wrapping it up.
And all of our admin
We'll
towers
be
have
ready
been...
for new orders soon.
Yeah.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
All of our admin towers have been completed here now. That brings our mission control up by quite a bit. And that means we can upgrade the station, the new mission control station here outside of Mercury, MC2. Once that one is actually completed, we should be able to upgrade it to a ring. And we'll probably build up a third one as well while we're at it. I'm gonna go through all these, all of Mars bases at least, and check the power supply on them. But I'll do that in between episodes. So thank you very much for watching. Take care and see you next time.